Wednesdays around here because we let you know it's a great day to grow with Chuck Renes from Renes Greenhouse. And the weather is starting to turn on the cool side and plants are starting to wither and die, but others, Chuck, are thriving rather well.
Yes, it's there's still some nice stuff out there. This is we had talked about this before, and this is I just kind of saved this one to show you guys how that and we still haven't. I mean, this just gets such a nice bright purple red.
Tell everybody
color.
what that is.
So bright.
Flowering kale.
Flowering kale.
But it just hasn't. It needs the cold weather to really cover up nice, and it's starting to color up, but. Jason's just keeping it too warm for us.
We'll get some of that the next couple mornings. It'll get in the 30s again,
Yeah.
so that'll help.
So that'll just get brighter.
Just keeps getting nice. Yeah, just keeps getting prettier and prettier, and but that's a nice stuff. And you know, this is not the you can eat this, but this is not the kale like you buy in the grocery store. This is just the flowering kind that is pretty, and you can get this in purple and white. But I just kind of saved that to show you guys. Show you guys how that looked.
Yeah,
that's pretty stuff.
They're pretty great in the fall. I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff, as you know, that makes it, and that's really nice. And
then we did have a lady, you know, speaking of stuff still going, we had a lady Facebook us a couple of pictures yesterday, and these were just taken. And I think Lou has those.
Yeah, this was on the 18th is what it looks like from the timestamp on here. Wow. And these obviously are hanging baskets that are outside.
That's a geranium basket that she has outside. And like I say, that was taken on the 18th of October. So she's been using, she's one of the religious gals with the Jack's fertilizer.
Yeah, what does she call it though? She doesn't call it Jack's fertilizer.
Well, and most of us just call it blue water.
Blue water.
Blue water.
Blue water.
Yeah. That's Jack's.
So that's impressive because that thing's still, still looking good.
That's a hanging basket.
But look at this one.
Wow.
That's a big pot that she got from us. I think she said back in May. And that has, like I said, it was just taken the other day. That has 50 plus blooms on it. Wow. So that is impressive. She's doing a very nice job with that stuff.
Yeah, and like you said, it hasn't been super cold yet. So if you bring them in on the cold nights, you know, we've got warm weather ahead beginning of next week, too.
Yeah, I've seen that. And I was by the Meredith building here the other day, and it was amazing how nice the geraniums and stuff still looked. And you know, we're almost into November.
Almost November, yeah.
Now, for those people that do happen to have those outside, watering this time of year, even though we've had a little bit of rain here, do you recommend still watering?
They're still going to need watered. It's not going to be, their needs are a lot less than they are when it's, you know, 90 degrees every day, but they still need watered. I got some, you know, big mums on my front step, and probably every 3 days or so I have to water those. So yeah, things still need water, but it's just not as
intensive as it is during
as
the
it
summer.
was, yeah.
You soak them down pretty good.
Soak them, yeah. Just water them like you would when it's hot. Just let the water run through and give them a good drink, and away you go.
Now, is this also the time of year you want to get the bulbs in, or is that too late?
Yep. No, it's you know, actually it's the reason you don't want to plant the bulbs too early is because the ground's so warm and you don't want them to start growing. Mm-hmm. So I would almost say that the ground hasn't cooled off hardly any this year yet.
Right. So just hold off then.
Yeah, but I mean it's getting time, and but yeah, you want those to go into a cold ground so they just sit there, you know, till spring to start growing. You don't want them to start growing now, but it's getting close to time, so it's coming along.
All right,
it's coming along. And then we got a new
addition.
Yeah, we got Dugan out there at the greenhouse, but we got a new addition here now too.
A new pet.
A new pet. He's a big guy, and we'll pull him up here.
Go to the surface there, Eric. We'll show the new addition. Look at that.
But there's our.
Geez, that is big.
When did that arrive?
That just came last week, and we bought him at a trade show here a month or so ago, and I was excited to get him. And this company that has all the dinosaurs. I mean, a whole line of those, and you really can't tell how big he is there, but he's almost 6 foot tall and 12 foot long.
Well, have you named him?
No, we got to do that. And,
okay. But apparently he's really popular, even with
Doug. With the Dugan, and Dugan likes to ride him. So
take a look at this. Yeah, look at Dugan.
But you can kind of tell how big he is there when you put Dugs on him there. So they're so cool. They've got one out there, like I say, that's 7-8 foot tall and about 20 foot long. And this
what would you do with something like that?
Well, they're just cool. It
doesn't matter.
I'm not sure what
It's an attention
cool.
getter.
Yeah, what did I buy that
Put
for?
them in your
but
front lawn.
We
Yeah,
want
that's
people
right.
to remember
Well,
where
put
you
it out
guys
Halloween, scare the kids. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Right?
I never thought about that, but it is kind of scary. I
Yeah.
mean, if you're, when you look at it, and it was funny because we got an old black cat out there, and this cat's like 20 years old, but this cat walks through there, and she's walking through there, and she stops and looks at that thing, and she looked at it for a minute and then just put her head back down and kept going. I guess she figured it wasn't going to eat her, so
Okay, it's fake.
she was okay, yeah.
Got her attention.
So, yep, away we went.
But
Away
it looks
we
like a
went,
lot of
so.
people getting into the trick-or-treating mode.
Yep.
It's a couple of days
Well,
away.
speaking of which,
Uh-oh.
I bought Jackie and Jason your trick or treat.
Oh, chocolate
Let's
day.
get on that app and say,
And I listened,
Chuck
I
has
watched the
good
show,
treats.
so I know Lou's a Skittle guy, right?
Oh, exactly. Candy chocolate. So this is awesome.
so
Thank
you
you
got
very
your
much.
Skittles,
trick
so
or treat.
Perfect. There you go.
Happy Halloween for that and
Thank
everything.
And
you very
National
much.
Chocolate Day. You're on top of this.
I'm going to put you
You're
down.
always right on top of
the
it.
treatster as a good treatster guy.
there
The
you
app
go.
we were just talking about. But apparently Doug is going to be trick-or-treating
Yeah,
too.
Duke's trick or treating. Why don't we?
Come on, Joyce. Show Dugan's costume.
Let me
here.
tell
Put
you,
it-
the blank
put
part.
it right on the table
the
here.
zoo's on right after us, but they ain't got nothing on us.
There he does.
They don't got them an Ewok.
Little Ewok
There's a-
guy.
He looks
That's our
perfect.
little Ewok there, and he's not near as embarrassed as he used to be when Joyce put it on him, but he's still a little.
Yeah, he knows there's something going on here, doesn't
look
he?
up here
Yeah.
at the people, huh?
So in case you're wondering, the security system at Renes Greenhouse, this is it. This is the security system that keeps all the bad guys out.
Yeah, and if you get past the Ewok, the dinosaur's there too. So you're.
Hey, Dougs.
Yep.
There you go.
Now, when can people start coming out and seeing a new dinosaur and new things that are happening out at
Well,
Renes
we're
Greenhouse?
closed till the middle of November. But
Okay.
like I say, we're getting ready for Christmas and stuff. We're only a couple weeks away from Christmas trees, and another thing I want to say, for over the last years, we've got all of our trees from the Kidman Tree Farm
Right.
up in Polk City, and they're no longer doing Christmas trees, but we buy our trees from the same place they did. So if you've been going there to get trees, you can come to Renes Greenhouse, and we'll have the same variety of the Fraser firs come from the same farm. We've been getting them with them for quite a few years, so
Okay.
we'll have them, and the fresh wreaths and all that stuff's just around the corner.
But if people have questions, because they're still
Yep,
doing
you can
some
still
things
call
out.
us. We always
the
answer the
garden.
phone. You can get us on
Okay.
Facebook and all that good stuff. Give us a holler.
There you go.
Perfect.
All right, so Doug, good luck getting your bones. I've seen the commercials. You should be able to get some big bones going out trick-or-treating this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
fish.
perfect. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Chuck.
Thank you,
Appreciate
guys,
it.
and happy
Yeah,
Halloween
happy
to everybody.
Happy Halloween, Joyce. All right, Happy Halloween, Dougs.